Hey everybody, welcome back to this Let's Play of Final Fantasy III for the PSP. I am Drak. Let's get to it, shall we? So, last time, we gained access to a ship, and we came to this town of Tokul, and found that the place is kind of empty and kind of afraid of people. Also, we're looting from the trees. 'Cause why not? Huh. Now, people might wonder, what does Tokul have to do with this part of the story? It doesn't have anything to do with it just yet. It kind of opens things up for later. But I did want to at least get to Tokul and get a few of the items that are here. So, we have done that. That is awesome. But now, while I'm trying to figure out the next point in the map, we are on our way to the next destination. And I decided to go back into Tokul. I probably forgot something. It's been a while since I actually did this recording. Let's see. A giant tree that moves. Okay. You want to know about crystals? Maybe someone in the Village of the Ancients knows anything about them. Far to the west across the desert is a village called the Village of the Ancients. This is actually a hint towards some side quest opportunities, because the Village of the Ancients, I believe, is a place where you go and get more powerful magic and things like that. But I wanted to at least get that hint before we headed off to our next destination, thankfully. So let's go ahead and get back on our ship. And our next destination is on the way. And it looks like we didn't really have too far to travel, but people might be wondering, is that castle our next destination? No, it's not. There actually isn't anybody there right now. I believe that's Castle Argus is its name. And yeah, we aren't going to be going there right away. We'll be going there eventually. But right now, it is not where we need to go. We actually need to go a little bit further into this continent, which we're going to do. And into this mountain range down here. And this is where we need to go. This little cave right here. Now people might be going, why do we need to go there? Well, you'll see in a second. And yeah, I'm just gonna run. No reason to fight these guys right now. And here we are in Gulgan Gulch. You are in Gulgan Gulch. We Gulgans are born sightless. However, we are endowed with the power of clairvoyance. We can glimpse into the future. Yes, we're cheating. Because why not? The game has allowed for me to cheat. The crystal that gave you your blessing is the crystal of wind. You must go and seek the other three, the crystals of fire, water, and earth. Well, obviously, we're playing a Final Fantasy game. When the balance between light and darkness is broken, it will give birth to an unstoppable force that will destroy the world. And I just noticed I'm talking like George Takei. Oh my. I sense the power of fire from the island of the dwarves. Alright, so that's kind of a little hint of where we're going next. We live in this gulch, hidden from the world, for oftentimes knowing the future leads to misfortune. If darkness engulfs the world, everything will be consumed by the void. Oh my. Okay, it looks like we got some more seers. Use this spell and enter the Tower of Owen to the north. Desch, your destiny awaits. Wait, how did you know I had Desch with me? Okay, so we have the spell Toad now. The Tower of Owen is filled with machinery. That is where Desch's destiny awaits. Okay. So apparently he's got some connection to machinery. That's the guess. Remember, Desch does not know who he is. So he's just as lost as everybody else. And we're going to go ahead and grab these chests. A mage robe, an ice staff, and a fire staff. So, not really a whole lot of help, but we might be able to use something here. And that's not really an improvement for Refia either. And there's Toad, so we're gonna go ahead and equip that to Refia. Since it is what... I can't talk today. It is white magic. So, now that we have pretty much completed everything we need to do at Gulgan Gulch, and we have a couple of hints. So first of all, we need to go to a place called the Tower of Owen. And we also know that the dwarves hold the Crystal of Fire. And if people remember, the crystal, when we freed the Crystal of Wind, we got these job classes. So in this game, it almost makes you wonder, would the next crystal give us more job classes? I'm going to spoil it for you. Yes it does. And that is awesome. So now let's go ahead and head out of the Gulgan Gulch. I like saying that, Gulgan Gulch. And back to our ship. Because, like I said, we can't go to Castle Argus just yet. There's nobody there. Oh no, an attack. So while we are making our way to our next destination, this is usually the point when I do answer some of the questions that people do send me, which is, first of all, what am I currently playing? I do like to discuss that here and there for people who are new, but right now I haven't been able to play a whole lot. Thankfully, I was able to get around to some games. My college semester started, so things got busier for me, but I was able to get in some playtime. I was able to beat Spyro. So my viewpoint on it is it's a cute little game, it's a nice little collector, but it just didn't keep me interested enough because it was such a collect-a-thon. It seems appropriate that game actually would be a little bit more suited towards my wife Andrea than me, because she would want to complete it all for a secret ending and things like that. So I'm not saying I hated it. I thought it was cute, but I wasn't totally on board with it. So overall, I will go to the second game to see if that got better, but right now I don't have a good opinion of the series. Sorry, guys. And if people have read properly, we are now in the Tower of Owen, so we're going to find out what Desch's destiny is. Oh my. Oh, look at that. Time to take a dip? We can't dive too deep in there unless we were toads or something. Oh, it's almost like the game is hinting. Hint, hint. Toads? I hate toads! Don't turn me into one! Well, then we don't have a white mage. Yes, in case you guys hadn't figured out what we need to do, it's time for us to dig out the spell Toad and cast it on everybody. And there you go. Next floor awaits. But we don't have to worry about keeping Toad on. This isn't like Mini. So thankfully we can go ahead and cast Toad again to cancel the spell. And now we're in the Tower of Owen. This is one of those reasons of the game why I love the fact it's a 3D game. I welcome you to the Tower of Owen and your doom. What was that creepy laugh just now? Yeah, so again, I love the 3D graphics here because it just is able to show off where you are and kind of the aesthetics here. I have never actually been able to play the NES version of this, just because I can't read Japanese, but I almost wonder if like they did put like spinning gears and things like that in the dungeon design for there. And here it just looks great. And the floors here, I'm gonna be upfront with people, the floors here don't take that long, because chests are pretty straightforward on where they are, or if I want them. See right there, there's a chest. Oh, looks like something else is happening. Gee, it almost seemed like Gruntilda from Banjo-Kazooie was here. That was Luneth's thought, not mine. Apparently Luneth's a gamer. We didn't know. So now we have a spark dagger. That would be great if we had a thief. But we do not. And I believe these things were... These are the... I believe are the bomb design in this game. This looks kind of weird. But we don't have to worry because we're running, even though Desch wants to fight. That's one of the things that kind of bothers me about the third, or the secondary person in the party, is if you're just running all the time, that's usually when that triggers, and it just goes, oh, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and do the spell anyway, and you'll be okay. It's not going to matter. Well, yes it is. It's going to take time. You will never find your way through this place. I'm finding my way through this place pretty easy. It's not really rocket science here, boys and girls. Oh, and look. That's like the first secret switch we came across in this entire tower. Yeah, that is complicated. This place is labyrinthian. Oh, look, trash. Treasure chest. I don't know where my vocabulary has gone. It usually just leaves me in the middle of these Let's Plays. I don't know. That is a treasure chest, not a treasure cube. Echo herbs, that'll be helpful later. Okay, next floor. And next floor. That was not hard at all. It's a tower. Okay, this looks like a bigger area. And we got a chest with echo herbs. And a chest with a bomb fragment. Not exactly all that pleasing, but okay. Wow, that little gnome dude has got some evil things on his mind. Yes, Desch, you've got this one. It's too bad we're running away. There we go. Next floor. Ah, okay, so... You can see the higher we go up, the more gears that are around, the more chains. That's kind of why I like this tower. It's like the further you go in, the more steampunky it looks. I was gonna say more technical it looks, but no, it's more like steampunk. Okay, so we can go over here, get this chest. If I stop getting attacked, that'd be awesome. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and run. Oh, wait, Desch. Yes, go ahead and cast Thundara, man. All you. And this one has the Sonic Knuckles. Now, again, wow. I could be making a dozen Sonic game jokes. The Sonic Knuckles are a monk weapon, but like I've said before in previous parts, it's just better to keep your monk unarmed. Like, if I were to equip the Sonic Knuckles, my numbers would go down significantly on Luneth, so it's actually not in my best interest to put that on. Alright, we got a chest over here, and it contains a Salaman sword. That would probably be a good thing for Ingus. So we have a Viking axe. That is not an improvement, so let's check the Serpent sword. That is an improvement! Ooh, that's a big one. That's up by 5. That'll work nicely. Flame mail. That'd probably be another improvement for Ingus. Yes, by 3. Cool. Anything that helps. And this is where this level ends. Zeus's Wrath. That'll be helpful later. Oh, straightforward. I wonder if this is the top. Yes, this is the top. Ah, and here's Gruntilda. Actually, not really. I, Medusa, will destroy this tower in the name of our Lord Zand, and plunge these lands into eternal darkness. You cannot stop me. Prepare to die. Over dramatic much? And boss time. So, Medusa. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and attack. We're going to go ahead and just dig out our best spells here. At least, best spells for the situation. And we're going to have Refia attack. Critical hit right off the bat. 800. Go, Luneth, go. Okay, that's 1,300. Holy crap, man. Ooh. And she gets 2 attacks, plus she silences. That's not good. That'll slow things down. Alright, Lazara. Since you can't really use magic, since you're silenced, we're going to go ahead and dig out the Echo Herbs for you. Where are they in the inventory? There they are. Then I can use that on Refia and have Ingus attack. But yeah, the biggest problem of that attack was like it took half of Refia's health, so ouch. 600, that's not bad. Okay, 200. That's probably what we're going to be doing from here on. And Stare, that would probably petrify. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and have another Echo Herbs on Arc. And yeah, let's go ahead and get a Cura out there and Ingus attacking. That ought to cover for all the damage that we've just had to go through. And that's game! Medusa is down. It took like, what, 3 rounds? Holy crap. Celebrate! Celebrate good times, come on. Desch, don't get too close! The fire! I think it's gonna blow up! I finally remember everything. I was Robert Pattinson all along. I'm the guardian of this tower, an ancient, as you call us. I was asleep for a very long time. I was supposed to awaken when this tower was in danger. Okay, and you're telling us this why? I guess I slept a bit too long. It took me forever to remember my task. Yeah? The damage is extensive, but it's not too late. Too late for what? At this rate, the floating continent will be flung away from the sun. The negative effects on its inhabitants are unimaginable. Wow, you're starting to talk like Data. I'll go inside and try to stabilize the tower. Wait, what? That's lava in there, dude. That lava. I guess this is goodbye. You are an idiot, sir! I thank you for everything you've done for me. And it was fun being with you guys. Desch, Desch, no! You're gonna die if you go in there! Yeah, he's the voice of reason right now. This is my destiny, to walk into a pool of lava. That's a crappy destiny. Go to the Dwarves Island. That is where you'll find the power of fire. So he's given the second hint from, or the same hint from the Gulgans. I won't forget you. Goodbye. As I walk stupidly into this pool of lava. Because it works. Desch! And somehow we mysteriously teleported back onto our ship. The Enterprise? Did Desch send us here? Look, the Maelstrom's weakening. We can get out. Yeah, in case people hadn't noticed, there was actually a whirlpool right next to the tower. We couldn't go there, or go past it, until we did this. So, if people paid attention, there's the little Maelstrom. And thanks to Desch's sacrifice, well, not really, but... because he was the guardian of the tower. We are in Desch's debt. We must go onwards, to the Dwarves Island. And holy crap, we have a debt with Robert Pattinson. This is not a good thing. Desch, please be safe. Yeah, forgot she was a girl in this party, huh? Of course she's supposed to be swooning over the Pattinson character. I kid, I actually like the character Desch, but it's just like, he's too much of a heartthrob to take him seriously in this game. It's like, this character is only designed to be a heartthrob. That's kind of frustrating. But anyway, now that we've taken care of this Maelstrom, now we just need to make our way west to the Dwarven Island. Because that was kind of the hint that the Gulgans and Desch were giving us. We have to go there to get the Crystal of Fire. Or at least its help. And in case people were wondering, in this cave actually is the Dwarven Island. So now we have dwarves in Final Fantasy. Lally-ho! We're a bit little, but we're in big trouble! Yeah, these guys don't get the John Rhys Davies voice, guy. It's just not gonna happen. Final Fantasy dwarves are silly. They've always been. We put a ward around the shrine. No one can get close. Yeah, we're not taking this voice seriously at all. But while we're here, let's go ahead and check out the Dwarven shops and see if we can get some new stuff. Ooh, ice armor, ice helm, ice shield. And a Kempo Gi, that would be helpful if we hadn't already gotten one from Tokul. So... that will work just fine. Let's go ahead and equip the stuff that we just got. Mage robe, that's a huge improvement. Should have equipped that from Golden Gulch, but I did not. And the defense rating actually would go down a little bit with the flame, with the ice armor, so we'll keep it just in case. But let's go ahead and hit the next shop, which is the weapons, obviously. They're dwarves, they don't know nothing about magic. Except they put up wards. So a turfing, diamond bell. It looks like the sword's really the only thing that would be helpful. So let's go ahead and try it with the Viking axe. Nope. That's a downside. That's actually a downside both ways. That's kind of sad. Oh well. And the next one is obviously the inn and the item shop, in case you hadn't figured that out. Village mechanics, people. Them dwarves don't know nothing about no magic. But let's go ahead and get some rest, because we obviously used up some charges. 80 gil, that's not bad. But we're going to go ahead and call it there, so when we get